Hello, and welcome to the Editing Terms of Use user tutorial. From the main backend dashboard, highlight on the left column Settings, go over and click Edit Terms of Use as shown. This will take you to the Terms of User Settings editing page. At the top of this page, we have the website name. This is the website name that is displayed throughout the entirety of the privacy policy and the terms and conditions. It is displayed wherever in the privacy policy or terms and conditions you see website name in brackets. Below that is form instructions. These are the instructions at the top of the display page for the terms and will instruct the user whatever you have written inside. In this case, it says welcome to website name. Before you can start using the service, you must agree and read to the terms of use and privacy policy, including any future amendments. Below that is the agreement instructions. These are the display instructions next to the checkbox for the user agreement. They are linked to the terms page and replace the terms URL when displayed. Below that is the click I agree. This is the clicking I agree statement that goes right next to the checkbox as well. And it will display that the user must agree or anything else you write in this box. Below that is the terms and conditions paragraph. It is much like a traditional Word document with bold italics, striking through, bullets, numbering, and alignment. It is very long and you can have whatever you like in it. And again, wherever you see the website name in brackets will display the website name from the top. Below that is the privacy policy. This usually goes hand in hand with the terms and agreements, but is not required or needed to go with the terms and agreements, so you do not need to have them both on the same page. This is a mere privacy policy and can be whatever you'd like inside it. And lastly, we have the welcome message. The welcome message will be displayed after the user has agreed to the terms and conditions above. Below that are the two different error messages. Should the user try to leave the page or accept without or go to the next without accepting, or if their initials are required, one of these two error message will be displayed should they attempt to submit or accept without actually completing the proper requirements. Back to the top, we have our shortcode options. On any of the pages or posts, inserting terms of use or privacy policy inside these brackets will link the terms and conditions and the privacy policy to that page or post in a very simple and small manner. Below those are the Save Changes button. Clicking this will save any changes you have made to the entirety of the terms of use settings page. There is also another button at the bottom that can also be clicked for the same purpose. Underneath the terms welcome message and the privacy policy is the other options checkboxes. Starting at the top, we have the clear all previous user agreements so users can reaccept terms. Caution, there is no undo checkbox. If this checkbox is checked and then you save the changes to this page, every current user will have to reaccept the terms and conditions before being able to use the site. There is no undo for this, so if you save, there is no going back. Below that is the Show Date Accepted in User Profile. If this checkbox is checked, it will show the date that the user accepted the terms and conditions in their profile. Next is the Show and Require User Initials on Agreement. This gives a more personalized feel when users are required to accept, and is much akin to a signature when agreeing to the terms and conditions. Next, we have the Show and Require Term Agreement on Sign Up page. This means that when the users sign up or first log in, they will be required to accept and agree to the terms and conditions if not already agreed to them. And lastly, we have the Show and Require Term Agreement on Comment form. This means that unless they've already agreed to the terms, they will be required to read and agree to the terms and conditions before being allowed to make comments. Next, we have the Term Page Admin menu. This is where, should the users attempt to go to the back end, they will be taken to the terms. So in this case, we have the profile. meaning when the users first go to the back end, instead of being taken to their profile, they will be taken to the terms and conditions page so that they may accept it. And below that, we have the terms page. This is for the front end, should you desire to have the terms and conditions displayed on the front end website or intranet. It can be any of your current page, though it will overwrite everything on that page. Next, we have the require terms agreement to access. Any of these checkboxes for the admin pages means that any user who wishes to view one of these pages, or make a new page or a new post, or alter the themes or profiles, they will have to have agreed to the terms of agreement. And below that is the front end pages. If any of the front end page checkboxes are checked, users would be required to read and agree to the terms and conditions before being allowed to access those pages on the front end. At the bottom, we have the Save Changes button. This, like the one at the top, means that any changes you made to this page will be saved and finalized.